So, like I mentioned, I do work for the biotechnology program here at Fullerton College, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the opportunities that some of your high school students might be interested in at our college. And being Amgen teachers, I'm sure you're all aware of all of the opportunities that biotech has and all of the different fields that encompass biotech. Usually a lot of people think just medical when they first hear biotech, but I do want to remind you all that there's a lot of different opportunities other than medical. We have a lot of food science, agriculture, which is really popular here in California, anthropology, environmental science. So there's a lot of, it's a very broad field. And what our program can do for your students is that we do make them globally competitive when working in a laboratory. So we teach them a lot of hands-on laboratory skills. And we also offer resume and internship help as well. So we do, our professors like to give mock interviews to students if they would like. A resume kind of building workshop is built into our courses as well, so they can learn how to make a CV, so like a scientific resume. And we do have a lot of updated equipment in our laboratories that I actually haven't seen a lot at the Cal State when I went to Cal State Long Beach. So I was working with a lot of high-end equipment at the junior college that I can show you a couple pictures of that I actually didn't get to see at the university. And the best part about our program is that we do offer free textbooks, free lab manuals, free equipment, and free pretty much everything, instructional videos. And the best part, I don't know if all of you guys are aware, but we do have something called the Promise Program. Has anyone heard of that before? Okay, so it looks like a lot of you guys do know, but if anyone doesn't know, the Promise Program is offered at all of the community colleges here. Any new incoming student gets free tuition for the first 2 years as a student. So they could potentially take all of our courses and get certificates and an associate's for free here. And they started that program right after transferring. So this is a few pictures of our equipment that we have in our laboratory. On the top left is the Kennedie Doyle machine. We can see the professors showing students how they can view the fluorescent DNA in their gels, and it images them with that machine. On the far right, we have a machine that is used for protein analysis. That machine is used in our protein biochemistry course. And the bottom left is our biosafety cabinet. We have an actual tissue culture facility on the 3rd floor here in this building. And this facility is used to teach students how to grow and maintain human and mouse cell lines. I took that course and it's really, really fun. And we actually found that this is a big skill that a lot of companies are wanting people to have when they apply. So what our program can offer your students, they can earn certificates. We have 4 certificates that are available to them, and or an associate's degree. So they could actually earn a laboratory assistant certificate, that's our level 1. Our level 2 is a biomanufacturing technician certificate. Level 3 is laboratory technician, and it just got approved this semester, is a forensic technician certificate. And the good part about our associate's degree, the biological technician, in addition to GE, they're going to actually have to take some of our biotech courses. So along the way, they potentially could be earning most of those certificates. And did I mention 2 years of free tuition, which is rare. So this is the pathway that students could kind of follow if they wanted to take earn most of our certificates. I've never used this before. I don't know how to use this.
Backwards.
There we go. So this is the first certificate. These are the courses that they would need to take in order to earn their laboratory assistant certificate. There's a basic laboratory skills course, an intro to biotech lecture and lab. Technically those are 2 courses, but we pair them together. And the intro to chemistry. And if they do enjoy the courses that they're taking for their first certificate, they can continue taking the more advanced biotechnology courses to earn additional certificates. And like I mentioned before, we do help students with internships, and so we help train them with resumes and interviews for that. We try to get students into jobs while they're in our program and after our program. We have actually a big compiled list of a bunch of jobs and internships that we share out to our students, and we're continuously updating them. so that they kind of get to see what's out there and why they're taking these courses. And the best part about our program I really like is that we try to funnel students to 2 different community colleges here, Miracosta and Solana, and they actually will give students, they have a program that gives students bachelor's degrees at the junior college at the price of the junior college. So it's typically a biomanufacturing bachelor's degree.
So that's expanded to now 2 more colleges in California.
Oh, I have to
Mission
update.
College in Moore Park.
Okay, yes. Mission College and which one?
Moore
Park.
Park.
Yes. So just again, these are the courses that your students would have to take to earn their first certificate. So the Intro to Biotech Lecture and Lab, this is taught by Dr. Kimberly Rosales. And the best part about this course is that it also fulfills general education. So if they take it, they could get their life science general education courses approved. They would also have to take the chemistry course. There's a few options that they could take. There's a chemistry for allied health, which is more for like the health pathway. There's preparation for general chemistry, or if they have taken chemistry at the high school and they feel confident, they can take a placement exam. If they pass, that qualifies for our certificate. Another thing is I want to mention that very motivated students can get this done in 1 semester. So they can be certified in 1 semester. Again, this is our new collaboration with Administration of Justice for our Forensic Technician certificate. They would have to take some Administration of Justice courses. Some of them are actually online courses, and they're not some of them are shorter than a full semester. And then they would have to take the courses required for our first certificate. And they can become Forensic Technician certified. And I would like to point out that we do have a crime scene room, a mock crime scene room on our campus that we like to bring students to and show them around. Some of your students might have actually seen it because I know that they've given tours of it before. And this will be open during our open house, so you can kind of go in and see. There's a lot of like mannequins that we get from cosmetology, and it's a really fun experience. And so we have our students in our biotech course, our introduction, they go in and look at all the evidence, and they have this kind of a forensic timeline there. This is a little outdated. These are our OG biotech students. I know some of them, so I'll kind of point them out. I know that Albert here, he works down in Oceanside as, I believe, a lead manager at Genentech, the biotech company. I know that Stephanie here, she is working on her PhD at UC San Diego. Belhika, she actually just helped us work for the college, and she helped take over when Gladys was on maternity leave, so I just saw her. And she's working on her bachelor's right now in Arizona. And I know that Bila here, she just finished her her PA school. And Randy also went down to that community college and got that biomanufacturing bachelor's, and she's working at multiple companies.
And Evan is in PhD program in medical school.
Yes. This is just a reminder of what Gladys kind of talked about. These are our flyers. We actually have some of the flyers here at the sign check-in table. But we're having that workshop here. There's a QR code, and I can have Gladys send this PowerPoint to you guys too. And this is our open house. There's a QR code to register. It's going to be November 9th, and it's going to be showcasing our biotech course, our biotech laboratories. So you can kind of come in and see those pieces of machinery that we have, the Kennedie Doyle and all that stuff. We're going to have our tissue culture facility open so you guys can go and look at it. And we're going to have the crime scene room open because we're also going to have Administration of Justice there presenting as well. And then lastly, I just want to show you a little bit of our website just so you can kind of navigate it and show your students. The QR code to the website is here as well. So this is our homepage for our website. We have all the different tabs up here on the top. We have a little page about the faculty that teaches. They are also going to be at the open house. So students, if they are interested, they can go and talk to the faculty themselves. They're amazing. They really advocate for students, and they want their students to do really well. And if you want to learn a little bit more about their backstories, there's some information there. We do also give out monthly newsletters of a bunch of events that are happening both for the biotech program and the college, and sometimes for the community as well. So we have a subscription button if you're interested in receiving monthly newsletters. Feel free to sign up. We have an events page that talks about, like I said, all the events that are going to be coming up. A really fun one that we get a lot of students interested in are our summer camps. So we have a week-long forensics CSI themed summer camp, and it's available to college and high school students. And the application fills up pretty quickly. And in February, we're going to have our 2025 summer applications open. You can kind of see pictures from last, I think 2 years ago. We have a spotlight page, so if anyone is interested in looking at what our current students have said about the program and our alumni and where they have gone, you can always visit there. We also, like I said, post updated and current internships on that internship tab. And I actually just added this page yesterday. We do have, I don't know, have any of you guys heard of dual enrollment? There we go. So we do have a course, our first intro to biotech course is being taught as a dual enrollment course. So any student who's in high school, they can actually enroll in our courses and take it at the high schools that are offering it. The current high schools that will be offering it in 2025 are Anaheim High School, Buena Park, and Esperanza. But I do want to say that I believe if a student is in a high school within the school district of the one that is offered, they can actually travel to that high school and they qualify for it. So for our biotech program, if a student is at Placentia, but they're still within the school district of Esperanza, they can go and travel to Esperanza and take that course. And another big one that fills up quick is we actually offer the dual enrollment course at our high school in the summertime for high school students only. So if anyone is interested, this interest form is going to be accessible here at that link, and it fills up very fast. We had a really successful dual enrollment this last summer, and they had a lot of fun, and it's a quick way for high school students to get that first course under their belt. And then if they're interested in taking any other dual enrollment courses at their own high school, they can click on this and it's the main college course. And lastly, we just have a contact page. It's looped so that I get notified, Dr. Kimberly Rosales gets notified, and we have an email for this website. So if any of you guys have questions, you can always reach out to us, or you can reach out to Kimberly Rosales as well. She's kind of like the head of the program. And sorry, this is lastly, we are actually part of the OC Biotech Education Group. So we partnered with Irvine Valley College, Santa Ana College, and Santiago Canyon College. So they actually offer pretty much all of the same biotech courses that we offer here. So if a student can't get into one of our courses or they live closer to those schools, they could go and take those courses there and they would qualify for our certificates too. And you can visit there. I believe there's a website right here for that. Any questions? Yeah?
Do you know if Dr. Rosales is to bring college students to like the high school to do labs, hands-on labs and stuff?
Yeah, so if you guys would be interested in having us talk to your students specifically, we sometimes do lunch and learns where we can bring, it's like a microplate art activity, so we can bring microplate art or we can do maybe like a forensic style kind of thing. You can always contact us or reach out to us or reach out to Kimberly's, Dr. Rosales' email, and we can always try to put something together like that. Any other questions? And if you're interested, we have the flyers for everything on there too. I'm going to mute it. And then I think someone else is going to be presenting soon.